Oh, guys, what's up? It's Chef here, and this is me. This is me giving you the rundown on the Crysis 3 beta or Crysis 3 demo, whatever you want to call it. Let's talk. Let's talk some Crysis 3, right? That's what you guys are here for. Yeah. Well, starting things off, a couple of issues with the beta. I was with a party of 5. Just see what I did there, party of 5. No, no, you don't see what I did there. I was with a party of a couple of friends, and we were having some trouble. This is actually footage from yesterday, but the first day we hopped on, which is the 29th, there was just a couple of issues. People were hopping in and out of the party. Xboxes were being froze. My Xbox froze twice, I believe. But yeah, just letting you guys know, just letting the masses know out there, we found a fix. If you hop out of your party, whoever you're playing with, if you're playing with somebody, you hop out of your party, and you let the opening cutscene roll. So let's say like you load up the game, you hop out the party, let the opening cutscene roll. Then you are good to go. You should be able to load back up to the main menu, and that should work. But yeah, lots of issues with the beta though. But I do find some things cool. They have lots of armor abilities. It plays a little similar to Call of Duty. There's still hit markers and things like that. As you can see, the game is looking pretty gorgeous. It's a little rough around the edges, and we know this. It's because of a beta, and also, you know, we're playing on the 360 here. But oh, look at me trying to chase this guy out. Finally get him, and there we go. And you have to pick up these things called dog tags, which essentially give you these things that are kind of like kill streaks. Which is also awesome. But yeah, graphically the game looks pretty gorgeous. Hopefully they can just touch up a couple of things around the edges before the game's release. But other than that, yeah, some very cool stuff. Weapons are pretty cool. Look at this guy. Look at this guy right here. And oh man, one of the most humiliating things they show you is that you cannot skip the kill cams. Unlike Call of Duty, you were able to skip those, but on here you cannot skip the kill cams. They are mandatory. It's like Crysis is literally trying to tell you like how terrible of a player you are, which is nuts. They say that the game runs on the Cry engine, but I honestly think it runs on Tears. But anyway, yeah. So, but yeah, many cool things. But there's just a couple of just issues as far as gameplay that I had, which you probably saw me activate back there. Invisibility. Man, I have never seen. I haven't played a game where you had so many people hiding in corners and popping out uninvisible since, I'd say, about Halo 4. And Halo 4 is great. I love Halo 4 to death. But wow, lots of issues with dudes just sitting invisible with shotguns around corners, and you know, and it doesn't readily appear. You have heat vision, but unfortunately, like that's not always accurate all the time. But I mean, it's just a small little issue, minor issue. That I had with it. But other than that, the game is really fun. As you can see, me completely missed that guy and waste a clip. Yeah, you know, and also on top of that, you got some really cool things, some environmental kills on the map. On the museum level, you've got the helicopter blades. The airport, you've got a gunship that is in midair that you can jump in and jump up, get in, and just annoy the hell out of people. It's pretty insane. Which is awesome. I mean, I'm all for helicopter rides. I don't want to ride a helicopter in real life, but I will ride it in Crysis 3 because they let me. Yeah, I mean, it's also pretty cool. They have some mechs. They have these mech things, which you might be able to see in this playthrough. But they have these mech things that are essentially, it's kind of weird because this game is almost mirroring Halo in a way, kind of, sort of. I mean, you've got the whole mech thing again. You guys are both fighting aliens, I presume, in the Crysis and the actual story mode. But you know, who knows? But yeah, I mean, it's got a lot of, again, Crysis takes a lot of things from games that have recently come out, or as far as 2012, and kind of put its own spin on it. As you can see in this playthrough, you get hit markers. You get hit markers on grenades, hit markers on shooting dudes, shooting virtual dudes. Look, my armor just like activated, and I'm activating the cloak to try to get in here. Look at this. Look at this gameplay. But yeah, you know, just lots of things of that nature are just really cool. But yeah, you know, again, this game has kill streaks. You've got something that literally amounts to Black Ops 2's orbital VSAT, or Black Ops' UAV. But you can activate a perk that they give you, which essentially acts as a orbital VSAT, which tells you the direction that people are going and stuff like that. You know, whether they're in the bathroom or not, or taking a shower, or eating a snack or something. You know, you always want to catch somebody with their pants down, literally. But you know, the gameplay is pretty solid. It's pretty awesome. I'm hoping we get to see more kill streaks. Would be great. And look at me try to crouch drop this guy, and unfortunately I didn't. And this guy comes in and kills me out of cloak. Yeah, you're gonna run into a lot of that on the beta. But yeah, I mean, the gameplay wasn't too bad. As I said, I just had a problem with some of the graphics. It looked a little bit rough around the edges. I hope they can clean some of that stuff up on the definite, you know, when the game drops for 360. That would be fantastic. But yeah, other than that, the gameplay is pretty solid. I liked a lot of stuff that they did with the beta. Everything is just very smooth. Gun recoil is a little difficult at times. As you can see, I had to run and go get this dude. Like he stole something of mine. Yep, and again, crouch shot this guy. Oh man, I'm sorry. I know. Old Call of Duty scrub habit. My apologies, but yeah, and look at this. Me activating this invisibility to regain some health and get away from that pesky dude who is sniping me. And look, this guy just gets shot in the back and just finally that last hit. But again, speaking on some of the awesome things about this game, you've got to, once you've completed the game, which you actually will not see in this playthrough, just to time constraints, but it essentially gives you a montage of I'd say your top kills, your top maybe 4 or 5 kills, and it plays them just back to back, just shitting on dudes all day, like literally dropping your pants and just taking a dump on dudes, and just it's insane. Look at this guy, invisible. Look at this guy, invisible, and watch this, sitting there just, oh man, yeah, it's nuts. And also another thing, melees are pretty strong in this game. As well, actually, it does take, I believe it takes 2 melees to kill somebody, and the majority, I think we played a match, me and my bro friends, played a match where there was a dude running around with a silenced pistol, invisible, and essentially just meleeed the entire game, because the melee is so quick. That's an option, I guess. That's a viable strategy for this video game. But other than that, I recommend everybody trying the Crysis 3 beta. It's pretty solid. Of course, as I said, it has a couple issues, and I just run into a party of 3 guys hanging out over a campfire. One dude was invisible. Jeez, man. Oh, that was a bad look. But, yeah, I definitely recommend everybody to try out the Crysis 3 beta. It's pretty fun. Glad I could come and talk about it, but yeah, I mean, I just hope they do a couple of touch-ups, some minor touch-ups, and I want to see some more environmental kills. That would be beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. More environmental kills. We need more of those. Like, I don't know, I don't know, throw somebody into like a helicopter blade or something along the lines of that. But I mean, you can pick up poles. You can pick up poles and you can hit people with them. I actually got one of those kills last game. I wish I would have had the footage for you guys. But it was pretty amazing. Wish you guys could have been there. That would have been awesome. As we defend this drop pod full of stuff. But hey, what do you guys think? From those who've played, what do you guys think about the beta so far? Are you guys digging it? Is there anything that you guys would like to see more of? Oh, this is just one of the kill streaks. This is a swarmer, actually. On your screen, on your YouTube screens right now. This is a swarmer, and I shoot this guy with the swarmer, and look, I mean, I don't know how it is we kill each other, but anyway, hey, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, and let me know if this is working for you, if this Let's Talk is good for you. Anyway, this is Chef, signing off.